The latest Korokoro scans are out and new Pokemon Sun and Moon information has come to our attention. One of them happens to be this adorable Pokemon named Iwanko. What's so interesting about this Pokemon is that the Korokoro scans tell us that Iwanko as well as the 3 starter Pokemon are hiding a secret. But what could this secret be? Well, today, I have a theory that could possibly answer this very question. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. And with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so before we start anything, you guys need to know what alchemy is. Alchemy is a chemical science and speculative philosophy aiming to achieve the transmutation of the base metals into gold, the discovery of a universal cure for disease, and the discovery of a means of indefinitely prolonging life. Basically, in simpler terms, alchemy is a science that was used with the goal of purifying certain objects. Now, there's a huge theory about the entire plot of Pokemon being centered around alchemy, which I won't go into too much detail about, but if you want to go check that out, there will be a link in the description below. Now that we have a basic understanding of alchemy, how does this tie into any of the 4 Pokemon that I mentioned earlier? Well, as most of you guys already know, it's widely theorized that the 3 starters resemble the 3 philosophical principles in alchemy. Salt symbolizes Rowlet, Mercury symbolizes Popplio, and Sulfur symbolizes Litten. These principles also come with a set of elements, which also adds to this theory. Except for Rowlet, it's a bit of a stretch. Now this makes a lot of sense because, like I said before, these symbols are the base principles of alchemy, and the starters are obviously the first Pokemon you get. Now there's one other Pokemon I'm missing. Iwanko. If you take a look at the latest Korokoro scans, it makes this pose here. Now in this particular pose, it looks a lot like the symbol for lead in alchemy. The circle represents the head, the cross could be its body and arms, and the 2 angled lines could be its ears. Lead is also the alchemic metal which represents the planet Saturn. Saturn itself has a symbol which looks like this, and it kinda looks like Iwanko's tail. Also, take into account that lead is a mineral which can be found in rocks. And what's Iwanko's typing? Rock. This isn't some random symbol either. It's the first and oldest of the 7 metals in alchemy. And this isn't the only reference to alchemy either. Game Freak has referenced alchemy so many times that it's hard to count. One of the biggest references to it has to be Solgaleo and its typing. A lot of people thought that Solgaleo would be a fire type, but alchemy explains that Solgaleo is this lion eating the sun. Now this represents the purification of metals, which could explain Solgaleo's steel type. This theory has more of a base when you take into account its description, which states that it's the beast that devours the sun. And there are plenty of more references to alchemy, such as the symbol of Earth being shown behind Lunala, the islands of Alola being representative of the 4 elements, Project Azoth, and much more. So does this theory about Iwanko really seem that far-fetched? That's for you to decide. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and let me know in the comments section below. Did I forget any Pokemon? If you think there's a Pokemon I forgot to mention on this list, let me know in the comments section below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and become an Eryizo today. If you guys want to see my video covering the top 5 most forgettable Pokemon, click the annotation here. If you want to see some of my Sun and Moon videos, click the other annotation here. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time.